So we have a name of the hotel and also the starting year. So let's say I'm organizing my hotel for 2025. My year is entered. The first part, which is very important for you to do, is that in case your clients, your hotel guests, or the revenue coming to your F&B department is also coming from your hotel guests, and we expect that this is like that, then what you can do, you can connect the rooms division department budget with the food and beverage budget, and you will be able to transfer number of hotel guests to this template. Let me just show you. At this moment, you will see immediately there is an error, and it means it requires for you to allow the permission to connect both files together. First, what we need to do is to make sure that as soon as we will be connecting those two files, that we are connecting the right files. Okay, so let me just find our file from yesterday from the different department, from my rooms division department. So this is the something what you have been creating before food and beverage department budget. And as you can see, there are some numbers. And there are some numbers related to F&B. At this moment, in rooms division budget, there is a section C6, which is called double occupancy ratio. Double occupancy ratio means that if you are transferring part of the revenue for breakfast, for example, which is included in the room rate, and it should be transferred to the food and beverage department, we need to make sure, and we need to make the tool to work like that, to identify how many guests will be staying in the room who will be consuming the breakfast. So this is the first, let's say, move. In order for us to get in food and beverage division number of hotel guests, this section 6 double occupancy ratio needs to be entered. So let me show you how does it work. As you have understood, we have the market segments, and in the market segments you are defining how many rooms you're going to be selling in that certain market segment. In a double occupancy ratio, we are simply defining how many rooms, how many people are going to be staying in average in that market segments. So for example, for the best available rate clients, let's say that the majority of the clients are staying like with double occupancy. So it means the double occupancy ratio is going to be 2. In case in some months you're gonna have only 1.5 person in the room, so it means 50% of the rooms booked under the best available rate are single occupancy, and the second half will be the double occupancy. So you may get into, let's say, the occupancy ratio 1.5. When it comes to the group rates, it is a different scenario. You are selling the group rates for single occupancy only. So it means number of guests per room is only 1. So my occupancy ratio is going to be 1. Let's say that in summer, we are going to have weddings. And then we know that weddings, we are not selling for single occupancy, but we are selling 2 people in the room. So it means 2 people are going to consume the breakfast, eventually other food and beverage services. What is going to happen with the double occupancy ratio? It is going to be calculated as per the sold rooms in each market segment. We will be able, in that blue part of the rooms division template, to see number of guests. Okay, and we have them here. So it just automatically calculated number of guests which will be in our rooms throughout the whole year. So let's say this is the number, exactly the number we would like to have. And now what we're gonna do? In order to transfer the data automatically into the food and beverage division, because it may happen that you will be changing something in the rooms division. And if you do so, it will automatically push the data to the food and beverage division. So in order to connect it, what we need to do, we need to have the URL of this template. So I'll take everything before the edit, and I will put it into my import part. It looks like here. Let me just put it here. Once I will do it, I'm going to get error, which is correct. And I need to allow the systems, those two files, to connect. So as soon as I'm going to allow my access, it's going to transfer the data from the rooms division from the rooms division budget. We may double check this. It's 1,242, 1,242. So the numbers are being transferred correctly.